Hello everybody, my name is Jason Merrill and I run a company called Blackbird Finery where we sell vintage gentlemen's accessories. I've been asked to talk about Victorian and Edwardian accessories, and for the moment we're going to focus on watch chains. So I'm not wearing one at the moment, but if I wanted to, and I will, my preference is for a T-bar style like this. Now this would be referred to as a single Albert because you've only got one chain off to the side. A double Albert would have a chain on each side. Now the way you wear these is the T-bar goes into the buttonhole on your waistcoat, and your watch would be on the end of the chain, which would then go into your pocket. So the drop, in this case the little barrel, would hang on the outside. I tend to prefer this style of chain because you can wear something as a fob on the outside. It's pure jewelry. There's often no practical purpose to it. But normally if you're wearing a single chain like this one, or say a double Albert, you will have something practical on the other end. I mean, the watch itself is fairly practical, but you can have a cigar cutter, a jeweler's loop, all manner of items on the other end. Most often is a penknife. You'll see a lot of chains with a penknife attached. So, since Cyril here is not wearing any watch chain, I want to show some of the different methods that one would wear a watch chain. This is a fairly short single Albert. Now, here I've got the T-bar on the inside. That's the way I prefer to wear it. But it's your chain. You can wear it however you would like. Cyril likes to wear his, actually easier down here. Well, there we go. Now I've got to pull the other bit back there. Let's do it like this. Cyril, you're not helping at all. Here we go. So, Cyril likes to wear the T-bar on the outside. So you can see that that's there. Any fob he would have attached, like this little item here that says he's a doubles champion, would clip onto this extra little piece. Oh, that's a thinner loop, so we won't worry about it. But in this case, his watch goes in his right-hand pocket. You see the T-bar hanging out. It's just the way he likes to do it. Now, another type of chain is your long single chain. So you'll have a very specific clip for the pocket watch on one end and your little lobster style clasp on the other for whatever you want to attach, like a pocket knife or what have you. If you look at old both movies, still images, magazine photos, file photos, people wore watch chains a ton of different ways. It all depended on how they were feeling, their imagination, what they wanted to do. A lot of what you see is just the straight across. They'll thread it through a buttonhole, and that way they will have their watch on one side, and they'll have pocket knife, mechanical pencil, cigar cutter, whatever you would have on the other side. Some folks, instead of threading it through a buttonhole, just let it hang open like that. And let's see, the other styles I have here. This is it's also a watch fob, but the watch would be, this leather loop would be buckled through the watch here. The watch would go in your pocket, in the waistband of your trousers, or in your waistcoat. And this would hang out on the outside. And this is a Packard Twin 6 logo that's marked 1916. So presumably if you bought a brand new Packard, you might actually get one of these along with the keys. This is another style of ribbon fob. This would be a mesh ribbon fob, and this would also go in that pocket or in the or on the edge of the waistband. There's a little clip mechanism at the back. You open it up, you slide it over, you close it. Then when it was time for you to check the time, you'd reach in and just pull it out, and it would just slide straight out. And then when you wanted to put it back on, you would need to open the clip so there's enough space for it to just slide over the edge of the pocket and close it back. Here's a watch on a really lovely style, I don't know, chunky chain. Instead of links, it's actually long pieces of metal with links in between. And once again, this might be worn in the pocket, looped over here. If you wanted to, if you had something smaller on the inside, you could tuck it inside the pocket. But what I've seen a lot of people do is, and I'll do it with these buttons open so you can actually see what's going on, but they will take this little clasp. Where's the opening? That's interesting. It must be missing on this. The clasp is there, but the piece to slide. In any case, what they'll do is they will open it and loop it over the shank on the button, and then button everything back, and then you'll basically have just the chain hanging down to the watch in the pocket. Another style that really only works with jackets, where you've got a buttonhole in the lapel. I apologize for just dragging my finger across the microphone. But this T-bar would go through the buttonhole in the lapel, either on the outside or the inside. The watch here would go in the pocket on the outside of the jacket. So Gomez Adams would wear his watch. And then this is referred to as a Beltogram. It actually just slides on your belt. Theoretically, the buckle and the other hardware would match either the monogram here or at least the color tone. This would slide on your belt. The watch here would go in that watch pocket in the waistband of your trousers. If you really wanted to, you could hide this on the inside, but it's purely meant for a buckle. I've not found one that's both this tall and this thin. Otherwise, I would be wearing it and showing it to you that way. The other really unique item I've got here to show, and let me unlimber these so I can show this fully, but I have two monogrammed cufflinks. They are bean style. This is a very Edwardian period piece, and these the beans are solid, they do not pivot. I have some that do, but these are not. But the best part about this monogrammed set is it comes with a monogrammed watch chain. And it does have the same type of clip mechanism as the others. This one is actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's larger, so the clip is a little easier to manipulate. But this watch would go in here, in this pocket, clip would go on the pocket. Non-twisted, but the monogram would hang on the outside, depending on the weight of the watch, how far it would down it would go. It's not really meant for across the waistcoat because it's so small. Even if you got the clip right on the edge here, your watch would barely be able to fit into the pocket. But until this one appeared in a random lot, I had not seen a monogrammed watch chain with matching cufflinks. Merrill with a nice long watch chain here. He never wants to cooperate. Well, I'm J. Star Merrill with Blackbird Finery, and this has been a short discussion of watch chains, different styles, and how to wear them. Hope you enjoyed it.